Hey, what's up, guys? This is Seimei Kyokune, and I am going to give a quick and easy VCV tutorial. Right now, I have Seimei's Act 3 VCVs loaded. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give a quick overview of how they work and everything. This UST was actually CV originally, which I'll go ahead and I'll reload it in its CV form. Um, I'm just going to set my voice and set the flags. Uh, 20. Okay, so I'm going to run it through tips. Now, as you can see right here, it's all tandokuon, and it's up way too high for Seimei. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it down. You guys won't be able to hear it because Camtasia doesn't let me record anything it doesn't let me record audio output except from my microphone, which is, of course, my headset. But anyway, I'm going to select this little group right here, just to give you guys a roundabout idea of how VCV works. So you want to set your modulation to 0. Always do that. Always, if you select everything like I just did, I just hit Control and A, and I selected everything. This little box will be grayed out. You always want to make sure you type a 0 there. And you always want to clear these. Just hit the clear button. As you can see, I'm working with Japanese UTAU, and I generally set my breaths to 50. So, but anyway, once you've done all that, this is now ready to be converted over to VCV. I have a plugin that does this. It's Kashi o Renzoku ni Suru. So, what we're going to do is we're going to convert all the lyrics over to VCV sounds. Now, as you can see, you have za, n here. Now, the za sound is just by itself, and this dash represents a breath, because when you record your VCVs, you take in a breath before you say before you record each sample. Like for the ah, ya, u, e, ah sample, you wouldn't record it like that. You'd record it as ah, ya, u, e, ah, and so on and so forth. It just basically follows that same pattern. And I have a breath ready and waiting. I actually went in and half autoed this because this right here is my ah sound, and this right here would be my my breath. So that part's autoed. Now you want to try and be as consistent as possible. This bank actually does support CV, at least it will when I finish autoing it. But for a Denzoku sample, I recommend these settings. Largely because, this is what Ditsu came with, and I just kind of copied his auto, and I used his list. So that's that. So, and the reason that you would want to set everything up like this is because with the offset set at that's the only thing you would have to move to get all of your samples lined up. See, like, I can't really make it any bigger than this. I'll try, though, to incorporate everything. And, you can move the offset, and, like, everything else will move with it. Like, see, that's the same amount of space and everything. But, this right here is like, it'll sound like a very short breath before za. It's like za, just like that. And you have an, zan, and what it does is it plays the rest of the ah sound from za, but the an sound is in a completely different file, as you can see here. This is just a very short, very slapdash kind of tutorial, so you'll have to forgive me on that. But you always want to make sure that your red line is at the end of the consonant, or in this case, at the start of the next, at the end of the vowel. You want to make sure it's at the end of the vowel and the end of the consonant. That's very, very important. It will sound sloppy if you do it otherwise. For those of you that haven't seen my UTAU tutorial, please click the annotation up there. But basically, what we're going to do, what this tutorial is going to do, is it's going to give you a brief overview of what VCV is, what it does, and you can make the judgment for yourself. It's really not complicated, but we have残酷な天使のように少年よ神話になれ. And if you're lucky, it will sound perfectly smooth, a lot smoother than just a tandokulon or CV bank. I'm going to render this just to make sure that everything sounds right. And if it does derp on you at first, that just means that you have to go back and you have to look over your otos and everything. Which, if everything turns out the way it's supposed to, you will have a fluidly singing VCV bank. Okay, I hope this tutorial has actually helped you guys to better understand VCV. I actually have to get going, so look forward to seeing more DOS games being reviewed and everything. And yeah, as you can see, this bank here has a lot of sounds. There's round about 250 in your standard VCV list, which I consider standard to be nominatitsu. This also includes la sounds, which those I wrote myself, and it also includes my English bank in this Japanese bank, so that I can do covers of like songs that have both English and Japanese. Don't be freaked out by all these ENG things. I didn't realize that that they were even there. Excuse me. But anyway, that does it. This is very slapdash, like I said, and it's very strewn together and everything. But I didn't realize that these were in romaji, or romanized characters, and that the Japanese is in hiragana. So these ENGs won't be there in the final release and everything. Alright, that does it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys at the next DOS review. Bye!